before we talk about the supplement and how can we supplement, are there any other ways we can fix our gut dysbiosis?
Definitely. Yeah, through food. That's how I do it. I don't use probiotics. Like I say, they have a place. They can be useful, but I don't use them at all. I use foods, and I use foods for clients as well. There are certain situations where I might recommend a short course of probiotics, but if people are willing to eat the right foods, and that's how you get your gut health balanced out.
Can you be more specific about the foods you eat, for example?
Yeah, for sure. So when we have food in nature, everything's in its complete balance. So even if you've got tomatoes growing in your backyard or something like that, there's a lot of microbiota that are on the surface of everything because you have insects pooping on your food, you have various other microorganisms pollinating and whatever. It's this massive ecosystem that goes on. So when we go ahead and say wash that off, we're actually washing away a layer of microbiotics. And it's not the best thing to do. It's good to do if your food has come from somewhere you don't really know how efficient they are at keeping things, keeping chemicals off food, for example. You obviously want to wash that. But my point being is that in nature, everything has a perfect balance. And when the food is healthy, when you've got food to pick that's healthy, for example, or an animal that you're going to hunt, you can tell if it's healthy or sick. A healthy animal, a healthy plant, has everything right in balance. All the bacteria, fungus, everything's all in balance. And your body will receive that and bring balance to the body. So what that means is that if we're eating enough of the right kinds of food, we are getting the right kind of information and the right kind of micro and macrobiotics into our body. Mostly that's going to come in the form of raw foods and or fermented foods. When we cook, heat, pasteurize, or whatever, our food, the first thing that's going to be killed off basically is the bacteria. That's why they pasteurize foods. They superheat foods to kill off bacteria, which is not a good thing to do because bacteria, as we know in our human body, is our immune system. So when we say pasteurized milk, for example, we're actually killing the immune system that food naturally has that keeps away pathogenic bacteria. But when we go and pasteurize it, we essentially take out its own immune system. It has an immune system because it is a living food and therefore it has a way of protecting itself and not being sickly. So I get all of my probiotics through, first of all, foods eaten raw, and second of all, foods that I culture in order to increase the level of probiotic bacteria in the food. And that's where we're going. I mean, we can go more deeply into that, but that's how I get my probiotics.